we're trying to create these pipe alongside, or weaving patterns alongside with the surface that we have. So what I would do is that I just go back to Grasshopper. I have my surfaces, and I have I'm going to use what it's called, you already know, the surface divide. All right. So for the surface divide, I have the surface itself, right? And I have the u and v value. I'm just keeping it as what it was, just creating this one as 24. So that's going to be my value for this. It's not much different. I don't need the subsurface anymore. I'm just looking for points, right? So these are the points that I have on each of these, like a 24 points that I had. Now, what I need right now is basically I need to figure out the length of my length of the list. This is the list that I have, and if you look at it, I have like a value of 25 all around here. Now this part is just what it does is just one value for everything. What I want is just going here and then making it not grafted but flattened. So I'm flattening this data. All right. So if you look at the data outcome, I have the value for each of these things: 25, 25, 25, and for my pipe, you see that these is like some form of a repetitive patterns. Just goes up and down, up and down. So basically, I need a value and I need a negative value of that, and I just repeat that value all along. So let's go back here and let's bring the value itself. The value will be 0.3, right? And I need a negative of that value as well. So I'm using negative to bring the negative. So negative. So the negative is basically taking the, no, not that. Negative, get the value of the slider and then make that value a negative value. Now, I want to use the merge to create that pattern. So first value is going to be that plus, and then the negative value will be minus. So if you look at here, see that I have a value of 0.3 and then minus 0.3. All I need to do right now is just repeating that. So I'm going to repeat that data. What is the data? The input is going to be my data as a list that goes, and then it's going to be the length. So just correcting it here. So if you look at my data right now, I have like a 525, which organized in the 25 value, which is repeated, minus, plus, minus, plus. Now that I have that, I'm looking for a normal, because we know that we want creating this weaving based on the normal, going up and down of the normal of the surface. So I'm going to use the multiplication first to multiply the normal that I got from the surface, which is 25 here, and connecting that to this repeated value. So just want to make sure the data structure is right. So if I look at this data, I have 25 and then 25 group up like a data 500. So I think that it's good. The outcome is the right value. Now I need my points, right? So I'm just moving this around. I need my points to move them, right? So I'm going to use the move tool, and the points will be the input for that. The transformation vector data will be the value that I got from this. Now they are moving up and down. Let's see. Look at this. Let's see if we are correct. Yay. So we see that it just go up, the first one, then the second one, and the third one. Right. So all I have right now is just to interpolate curve. Not this one. I'm going to use int curve. And the vector data is going to be this, and the outcome will be the curve. So if I use the pipe as the last like a command, you can just connect all these curves here and maybe use the radius of 0.1 and then connecting right here. So if I go back here, you see that these points that just change alongside this part is basically interpolated curve and then connecting it as some form of a pipe.